What's happened here then? What's happened here? It would appear that I am completely out of gas, which is unfortunate. My goodness, what's happening? Leave that somewhat filling up. It looks like we're out of gas, which is just another job to the list of things that I've got to do, because there are a couple of problems that have occurred while I've been, or since I've done the last brew, not while I've been away, because I knew about them before I left, and I'll talk about them in a second, but it just seems like at the minute the whole place is ceasing to work. I'll run through it in a second when I've got this pint. I'll have to send Abby? Who's Abby? I'll have to send Abby down tomorrow to pick up a new gas bottle. My goodness for myself. But look at that. We've somewhat got a pint out of her. Thank God there's enough gas in there just to pour a pint. Look at that. Flat as fuck. Alright guys, oh my goodness. Go away for a long weekend. Let me just get the fluff off the old Cameraro. Go away for a long weekend. Come back to problems in the brewery. Like I shouldn't have left it. I shouldn't have left the brewery. It's fallen out with me for going away. Here's the Pale Ass Pale Ale, which was streaming with carbonation. It was perfectly carved. Now it looks like all the carbonation has left the keg. So it would appear there's a leak somewhere. I don't know how, because it's been fine. It's been fine for ages. It's been fine. There's been no problems. Go away, come back, and all of a sudden something has gone drastically wrong in here. I know Abby did come in while I was away to pour some beer out for the in-laws' friends that wanted to try some. So I don't know what she's done. She must have done something drastically wrong. But let's try it nevertheless. Let's give it a whirl. See if it's tasting okay. Thank God for that. Thank the Lord for that. That's changed dramatically since the last time I had one. I was hoping there was going to be a bit more carbonation in there so I could really give it its proper dues. But talking about carbonation, the last beer review I put up was the Ape Ale, and I had one before, and I was watching the first time I had one because I was freezing the tea wine, and I cracked the same beer open that was as flat as a pancake. And I was getting more of the malts on the flatter version. And then when I reviewed the one that was fully carved, I was getting less of the malts and more of the hops. So it's amazing how much the carbonation really does alter the flavour. But there is some carbonation in this. It doesn't look to be a lot though. But I was really pleased with it the first time I tried it, before I went away. Really pleased with it still. Nice residual sweetness, which balances the bittering on the back end. The hops are just awesome in this. They've just really come through in the last week. And I didn't dry hopper. I didn't particularly go mad in the boil, I don't think. I can't remember. I don't think I did. Nice and tropical. Same on the aroma, getting a nice sort of resiny tropical hop flavour on the aroma, which is brilliant. I think if I brew this one again, which I'm going to do because it's a nice simple pale ale recipe, and that is the way forward I think for the pales for the time being. I think if I brew it again exactly the same but dry hop it, see how much it contributes to the overall beer, I need to know what it's going to do. But without dry hopping, loads of hop flavour and a lovely malt finish. Fantastic. So things that have also gone wrong in the brewery, which is a pain in the ass. When I was brewing up this pale ale that we're drinking at the minute, I could smell some bizarre smell in here while I was brewing it. I didn't really think much of it until I was cleaning out the boil pot and discovered this. It's completely melted the plug, the female, and the male end is also pretty melted up. Whether you can see that peg there has got really hot and started to melt everything. So I need to get a new one of these. They were the right they were the right plugs for the amount of power that's going through them. So I don't know what's happened. Although when we were wiring these up, I didn't have the proper spade connectors, the small ones, to wire it up. So we ended up soldering the wires on. Now whether it's something to do with that, I don't know. But it means I've got to get a new false plate for the back box, cut out the hole, replace this and replace that, but this time I will get the proper spade connectors. It was entirely my fault when we were wiring this up because I didn't check that I'd got the right ones. So yeah, got to sort that out before we brew again, so that's holding us up. And also when I was crash chilling the pail, it all seemed to have gone wrong with this pail. Everything seems to be malfunctioning around this pale ale, which is a bastard. But when I was crash cooling her, the fridge got to like 5 degrees and that was it. It wouldn't go down to the 2 degrees that I set it for crash cooling. So it either means the fridge has had it, or there's a problem with the STC, or it just needs sort of calibrating. I don't know, I'm not looked into it yet, but currently the work light is on for cool. It's at 5.2 degrees, the fridge is not on. So it comes on and off. So I don't know. And in here, 5.9 degrees. I think it's the fridge. So it looks like I'm going to have to invest in a cheap fridge and build another fermentation fridge if it is the fridge. I need to get my head around it. So that's a pain in the ass. The boil pot is a pain in the ass. I've run out of gas. So that's it, guys. That's what I came back to my long weekend away. You hear it? It's come on now. It should have been on anyway. So something's not right. I don't know. Leave a comment if you think you know what's wrong with it. But that's it, guys. Just a very quick one, just to get me back into the flow of things. I've got some more videos coming up. I just need to find the time. The sister's shop is now pretty much live, so all the work and time I've been putting into that, I've now got spare time to get back in here and do stuff. I want to be making another wort chiller because this one is not right, so I'm going to make another wort chiller. I'll do a video on that. And what else? There's something else I was going to do in here as well. But anyway, regardless, it looks like I've got some footage to film tinkering about in the brewery, which is what you guys want to see. So that's it. That is it. So as always, don't forget to thumb up this video in case it's done right now. Don't forget to subscribe. Little red button down here, click it, and you won't miss out on me trying to fix the boil pot, the fermentation fridge, and sorting out the gas. Oh my god. As well as everything else that's going to be going off on this channel. Friggin' right. So subscribe and share the video, get it out there for all to see. And that's it, guys. Until next time, I'm out of here.